Okay, breeders, this is week 12 update. Don't mind the mess, it's a construction zone here. We got the next section put on. Still got to put the eave on, little overhang, and paint the outside. Put on some, finish wiring it in, and we'll be ready to put some birds in here probably later this afternoon. I just wanted to get the video made before we get too far along. Give you a look inside. Go over some points that we're going through this week. We got the next young birds group getting settled, learning how to use everything. We made some changes into the ventilation of the building. After it's up, I've been monitoring it real close, and wasn't happy with the airflow that we were getting through there. So we have made some changes. Namely, we're going to put a window we're going to wire in excuse me, on this end of the building, so that the hallway has a nice airflow all the way through, and we wired in a doorway at the other end so that all the hallways have air blowing through. We put some sections, cut some sections in each one of the walls so that we can get nice ventilation through here, and it has turned out to work a lot better. I'm getting a lot better airflow through. Pigeons definitely have to have airflow. Here's the next section. We still have to wire it in. This will be another 70 bird section. I'm going to take on these ones in the front and put some boards crossways in there so they'll have a nice perch that they can sit out right on the front and look outside. One thing that we've had to make the decision here is how many birds we're going to take in this year. It's getting a little late in the year to be adding sections and all that, so this is going to be it for this year. And I measured all the square footage this morning of just the sections where the birds will be at. I didn't count the hallway in, and even though that the birds will be have access to all the hallways and all that after we get everybody settled and flying, where they're perched at as night is where I figured up the square footage, and it comes to 277. We've got, I think, 196 or 97 here on property. We have 5 or 6 people that have already paid but haven't sent their birds in, so counting all them in and counting replacement birds that people want to send in, there's 62 spots left, and the only fair way to do it is first come first serve. So we have 62 spots available, so if some of you guys that have signed up or been following the race and wanted to get birds entered in, now's the time. As soon as we get the next 62 come in, that's it. I'll be closing the race, and we will finish up having 277 birds here on property. That's what we'll train with. I based all the payouts on 200 birds, and I'm sure hoping that after the 100-mile race we will be still well over the 200 number for paid entries to go into the series. These 2 portholes that were in the first section that we put on, I'm going to enlarge them a little bit and build aviaries on the outside, so I can set bath pans in there, and that way we're giving the birds a bath. It's usually once a week. I got a real nice spot to put the pans, and the water can drain outside. I've been putting it in the other aviary, and I got some new pans, and they're too big to fit in there, so we're going to take these 2 portholes and put aviaries on them where they can hold a nice big bath pan in each, and that should give us enough that all the birds can get in there and take a bath, splash around, and enjoy living here at the Peach Classic. I guess that's about it for this week. Just the main point that there's 62 spots available. I know we have 340 some perches that were people signed up for. there's at least 30 of those that the guys have already called me that they're not going to be able to enter for one reason or another. So I wouldn't worry about the count too much, but the next 62 birds to arrive, that's what it'll be, and then we'll be closing for the season, and then I can concentrate on nothing but getting these birds out flying, and we're not gonna have too much longer to start considering getting them through the molt for the 9th and 10th flight. That way when we do get hit to the races, all the birds will have a full wing. And I will keep posting updates on the website and on our Facebook page, and in your weekly updates that you're getting here, that how many birds are left. At this point, anybody who wants to enter, you should probably give me a call first to make sure that you're here and I can reserve your spot. These guys, this is group 3. They've been out flying for the last week. One other thing, tomorrow we're going to do a full inventory. I had them all out today, and it looks like I'm missing a pigeon. I didn't have a chance to actually look and see whose it was, but tomorrow we're going to do a full inventory, and then whoever's bird is missing, I'll contact you, and then we can see if we can get a replacement sent in for him. Just to give you guys a look here. Don't know whose pigeon that is, but it's a pretty one. Okay guys, until next week, this is your update. By next week the other section will be all completed, painted, birds in there. And you guys can enjoy Easter Sunday. I know I am.